It's a cold night in Seattle, but at the very least, the roof will be shut to shield us from some of that. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Seattle Mariners. Mariners baseball comes your way next. Justice Sheffield gets the starting nod for the M's. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, acquired by the Yankees in the Andrew Miller trade from the left side. Big arm. The Yankees think that this guy could be a very good pitcher, and they think he's going to be in their starting rotation heading into the future. Big fastball, 94 to 95 miles an hour. Good selection of off-speed pitches. Once he learns to command those off-speed pitches, the sky's the limit for Justice Sheffield.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Robert Poisson is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Row, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now. They can walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
And now a soft liner here to the right side. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If you can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that's in there, base hit.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. Couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack, but chalk one up for the offense on that.
To the plate now, Tony Kemp, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Poisson gets his lead at first, nobody out. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Joe McDonald.
Hey, Joe McDonald, he's a tough guy to figure out sometimes, D-Row. One inning, he'll be given that inside corner. The next inning, he doesn't give much of that inside corner. His zone fluctuates a lot.
You know, Dan, you could see some definite confusion on the faces of hitters today.
Double the play.
Zone. One pitch is a strike on the outer half. The next time it's a ball. Kind of a little cat and mouse with the umpire when you should be focused on the pitcher.
And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. D-Row, tell us about this lineup as they try to force a rubber match in the series.
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set, 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves, line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
Fouled away. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. A's go quietly there. A's nothing. M's coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Chris Bassett is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
And now, Tom Murphy. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
And it's fouled away. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is in his tracks now, and he's got it for the first out.
Batting second.
With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners' starting lineup. Dero, what's the word on this club as they start the new month?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their runs.
The next batter will be Evan White, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
これはも
That's
う
the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
The 2-1 home is low and outside for a ball. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
おー、際
And he
どい
missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so he has to put it behind him now.
And now here is Sam Haggerty. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Bassett has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Comes set and the 0-1.
ああ、振って
Oh,
も
and
だ
he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Sure took a healthy hack that time.
Man, hard to understand why a guy who runs so well would take such a big hack like that one.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Oh.
Hit out towards second. And that
No,
gets
Sandy
through
could.
for a 1-out base hit. The throw to third.
Wow.
Throw won't get him.
や
I
り
think
ま
the
す
whole ballpark knew he was going to go with the sinker right there to induce the double play. The only problem is he can't guarantee it's going to be hit right at one of his infielders. Tough luck.
At the plate now, Kyle Lewis, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. To Lowry at the
最
back.
悪のダブ
Relay
ル
to
プレー
Olsen. They turn the double play,
残念
and that retires the side. They make it look easy, don't they? Around the horn for the double play to end the inning. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
The third baseman, Matt Chapman.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to center
よ
field.
いしょ
And it's a fly out to start the second, 1 away.
That is it.
All right, guys, here's Seattle's defensive alignment. And, guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Chad Pinder comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Now another 0-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Crawford has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate is Ramon Laureano. Lifetime versus this arm. He comes in hitting right at a 300 clip. In there, and it's 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. A's are gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now into the box is J.P. Crawford, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. And that misses 1-1. The pitch. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone.
Batting sixth, the center fielder, Jake Fraley.
Digging in next, Jake Fraley. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Bottom of the second here with no score. A swing and a ground ball to third. Chapman has it cleanly, and there's out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Next to dig in, Donnie Walton. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First delivery to him. Late that time for a strike. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll dive back in. So now to the plate, Dylan Moore, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 5 driven in. Now the 1-0. And there he goes towards second. A ball and a strike now. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Walton is off at first with 2 away. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 2 full, and we are tied 0-0. Striding in for Oakland, Sean Murphy, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
The 2-1 home. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. So with 1 away, a couple of teams out of the AL West doing battle in this one. So let's check out where they sit in the standings entering play here today. Here's Jed Lowry now. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The pitch. And now a pitch that's taken here by Lowry as that evens the count at 1-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Aramis Garcia, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
Oh,
Man, this pitcher is on right now,
今のはいい
pounding
と
the
こ
zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Up next for Oakland.
Stepping in once again is Robert Poisson. He singled to open up the ball game. He's set. Here it comes as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll toss this one on to first as they're kept off the scoreboard again, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And stepping in, Ty France. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. He comes up empty that time as he's underneath it. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 home.
おー、危ね。
Swing and a liner.
おー、うわ、
Leaps
プレー。
high as he makes the catch.
い
Well
や、ありま
done.
すな。
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. It was a fly out for him to start the home first. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Evan White, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. A one pitch on its way.
おーっと。
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 1-1 home. Murphy leads off second with one gone in the inning. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Sam Haggerty, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Haggerty.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Swing and a liner. And that is down as that could be two bases. And now it'll kick around in the corner. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Standing in now, Kyle Lewis.
よ
On
し。
a line, that's a base hit into left field.
さらに入
Long
る。
throw home. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The 0-2 delivery. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors and a runner left on. 3 innings complete. The M's lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Tony Kemp as we begin the top of the fourth.
You know, these next couple innings are really important for these guys. I know they're only down by a couple, but they need to get something going on offense to keep pace, even though it's early.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
I don't mind him trying to pitch him backwards right there with those two early count sliders, but now he finds himself in a situation where he's going to have to come fastball.
Now the 2-1. Here's a moving fly ball out to right. White will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. One out, base is empty, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Now here it comes. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. And that one right down Main Street. Into the corner and slicing foul. Here comes the 1-2. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Matt Chapman. Flew out last time up. Now the first pitch. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball one.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of power.
Scoop it up. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Off of one leg, in the hole, falling away. That is pure magic. It's back to Seattle right after this. Welcome back to T-Mobile Park in Seattle as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Stepping up is Jake Fraley. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners.
Up next for Seattle, the shortstop, Johnny Walton.
In now, Donnie Walton, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A base hit in his first trip. Lifted in the air to center field. Laureano is right there, 1 down. Next up, Dylan Moore. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the belt, kicks and deals. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Fraley, base runner at first with 1 out. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole, 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Smoked on the ground left side. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
So here now is Ty France, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Just got a piece of that one, perhaps shortening up now will get the ball in play. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Poisson takes charge out there and he stays with it for the second out. Next up is Tom Murphy. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. He's set and the pitch. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike 1. 2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Sharp ground ball to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Mariner rally gets turned away as the inning is over. Mariners leave a couple as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for the Athletics.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Fielder number 4, Chad Pinder.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Chad Pinder is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
ふいちゃんこんばん。あのかき氷すごいっすね。あんな山盛りあったら食べれんですよあれ。
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
まあ大食いさんならね、ペロッと食べると思うんですけど、あの量はすごいですね。あれ何もするんですかあれ。800円ぐらいするんちゃうんですか。もっと高いのかね。
0-2 count and the pitch.
かなり高そうですけど。
Sent on the ground out to second, reined in, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
うわ、1500円。そら、さすがのボリュームですね。なかなか予想より高かったですね。まさかの1000円超え。2人で食べてもええぐらいですよね。1人で食べるのなかなか途中で腹痛なりそうですけど。ああ。食べてみたいっていうのはあるけど、全部食べれんのかっていうね。あれ一人で食べるってなかなかですね。ああ、打たれた。うん。
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
はよ食べたいけど量が多いからそんな簡単に食えんですよね。
Stepping in now, Jed Lowry, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
いやー、1500円。高級ですね。
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up.
あ
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
ー、なかなかしょっ
Hoping
ちゅ
to
う
send him packing. Pitch on
食
its
べれ
way.
ないですね。
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Oakland. They trail things here 2-0.
あー、うまそうやけど、うん。まあ、
Bottom of
記
the
念
inning
に
now.
食べるのもあり
Here
かも
comes
しれ
the
ない。
first baseman, Evan White.
The first baseman.
ああ、つい来年や
Now
なみ
here's the
たいな。
pitch.
White.
To the left side, but it's well foul.
うん。
Outside for a ball, 1-1.
あんなんでも出す店あるんですね。これはね、実写じゃないです。これ一応ゲームですけど、パワープロとかレベルが違いますよね。これでもあれなんですよ。世界ナンバーワン野球ゲームって言われてて、海外でめちゃくちゃ売れてるんですよ、これ。ね、もちろん大谷翔平も登場してますけどね。まあ、プレステストアで買えるんですけど、大谷さん、毎年春に新作が出るんですよ。まあ、毎年買ってますけどね。プレステとこの Xbox で売ってますね。スイッチでも今年出ましたけどね。初めてスイッチで。いずれ PC 行くんちゃうか言うてますけどね。野球好きなら多分たまらんと思いますよ。まあ、メジャーが特に好きならね。まあ、もちろん日本の選手も入ってるから。その代わり、高校野球派。その代わり全部英語やけど、そこが弱点ですね。まあ、もう慣れましたけどね。操作性はでもパワープロとか変わらんですけど、正直実況が何言ってるかわからんっていうね。
Next, here is JP Crawford. He went down on
なんか
strikes
メ
in
ジ
his
ャーの
last
中
at
継
bat.
を
Yeah, Maddie,
見
and
てる
hopefully
よう
he
な
got
感
out
じ
of
で
his
すよね。
system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
いやーでもこれも
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
10年前からやってんすけど、
Runner in
年
scoring
々
position
進
at
化して
second
ま
with
すけ
2
どね。
down.
ああ、これはあかん。
Fielded cleanly, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over.
ああ、
2-out
確か
double
にね。
left stranded. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this.
いや、なんか初めて見はったら、これ、なんか中継ですかとか言ってね。
Leading off the inning,
中
it'll be
継じゃないゲ
Aramis
ームなんです
Garcia
けど、
as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
動きがなんかもう生身の人間みたいでね。
First pitch on
な
its
んか
way.
こう、
And he takes
核つい
ball
て
1.
ないというか、滑らかですよね。
Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1.
めちゃくちゃなんかこう人間臭いというか。
Now here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up.
ああ、それ
And
か。
oh, the throw
ああ、
pulls the
じゃ
first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it
あ。
first.
あ
Boy, this is an absolute gift
Ah,
to them,
レポーター
especially
の
when they've had so
人ね。
much trouble getting anybody on base. So now the leadoff hitter is aboard and might be looking to
名
run.
前も
They've
球
got to
場
do
も
whatever they
全
can
部
to get some offense going.
実名なんでね。
So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And next will be the first-year shortstop, Robert
あ
Poisson.
メジャーリーグ好きやったらめちゃくちゃハマると思いますよ。まあ、あとはもう野球が好きならね、全然楽しめま
From
す
the
よ。
stretch.
うん、めっちゃリアルでしょ。なんかこう、ロボット感がないというか。
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Got him reaching there. Strike two.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher
よっしゃ。
has been able to
ダブルプレイい
execute
け
to
る
that
か。
spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still
さ
going
す
to
がに無理。
To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now to bat, Tony Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his
顔
last
もそ
trip.
っくりやしね。ああ。まあ人それぞれこのね、個性があるから。
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
うん、アメリカが作ってんすけど、すごいですよ。これでも、10年前からこんな感じでしたからね。
Nothing in two count and the pitch.
10年前って言っても、日本じゃそんなね、リアルなゲーム出てなかったから。
Now a swing and a softly hit ground
う
ball.
ん。初めて見た時も感動しましたからね。何これと思って。そのまま即買いしましたけど。
Here's another 0-2.
もうかれこれ10年前ですけどね。
And that misses 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
あの時でもまだプレステ3の時やっ
Here
た
now
ん
the
ですけどね。
2-2. Swing and a
ああ、
liner.
打たれた。
That gets down and he's got
あ
himself
あ、
a
やばい。
base
三
hit.
塁行かれる。わ
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it
お。
probably
リプレイ
doesn't
がま
feel
た
like it.
か
So
っ
he
こいい
can't
です
worry
よ。
about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out of this mess.
これはやばい。
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers.
だからブルペンで練習させながら型をね作らしとかんと。これはあれですね。コーチがマウンド来てちゃんと投げろみたいな。まあちょっと休憩タイムみたいな感じですね。ね、これ間を入れてやるとちょっとだけ自信が蘇るんですよ。ほんま数ミリですけどね。
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
晩ご飯何するって聞いて、晩ご飯今日の飯何するとか言って。
The 1-0 is a ball below the zone.
ボールあれ。
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big
ぜひ
spot
とも
time for them to get back in
野
this
球
game
が
with
好
a
きな
couple of
方に
quality ABs.
Outside,
おすすめしたいですね、
3-0
これは。
now.
Hey, he's had
こん
great
なんあるんやっ
command
て
all
多
day.
分
Want to
言う
see
人
how
多いですけど
aggressive
ね。
he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
多分英語やからって言ってなかなかやっぱ敬遠する人おるんですけどね。これはぜひとも野球好きなら
And he
めっ
misses
ちゃ面
ball
白いと
4.
思うんですね。 うん。
Three of those
あれ
pitches
ファ
were
ーボール
definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to
今の
me.
ボールで
You're
す
not
か？
usually going to get many
てっきりス
favorable
トライク
calls
や思
on
った。
3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
いやー、やばいな、これ。さすがに、型ができてないですね。さすがにでもやばいです。ピッチャー交代です。ビデオ判定、確かに言いますね。これでも審判に対して文句言えないんですよ、これ。一塁とかああいう行った時にたまに誤審するんですけどね。その時はなんかビデオ判定してもらうんですけどね。基本だからこのストライクボールに対してはもう文句は言えないっていうどう見てもボールやろってなるんですけどね。
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. 1 ball, no strikes to count.
めっちゃありますよ。誤審だらけですよ。っていうような。審判の個性がそれぞれ設定されてるんですよ。
The key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
2 balls and a strike to count.
なかなかこれは野球好きな人に勧めといてください。これはほんま面白いですよ。はーい。やばい。はーい。ではまた。また見る価値のないやつか。今やばい。打たれてるとこですよ。これはやばいです。おっしゃ、耐えた。ギリギリ耐えました。これで打たれたらやばいです。
First pitch on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first, and the A's fail to cash in here as the side is retired. A's threaten, but leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0.
まだ2点差やからね、わからん。
Adam Kolarek enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jake Fraley. And now the first pitch.
またこの左のピッチャー。あれストライク。
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Laureano is there and he has it for the first out.
これはもう左が打ちにくいですね。
So stepping in is Donnie Walton. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Lefty against lefty here as this is taken for a ball. 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Left fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Striding in is Dylan Moore, a hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners, but they're on top 2-0. Into the box, Ramon Laureano, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short.
よいしょ。間に合うか。
And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range, and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. In at the plate is Sean Murphy. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
This is on the ground over to first.
なんとか止める。わーっと。
And he is
危
in
ね
there.
え。セーフ。
So
マジで。
definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Digging in will be Jed Lowry. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. First offering. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Throw into third. And he's safe.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
ようサード行きましたね。
Next will be the designated hitter, Aramis Garcia, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together. Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-1 home.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free
1
passes.
点はしょうがないか。
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. So the Oakland lineup turns over, and to the plate, Robert Poisson, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Lifted the other way to left center, and Haggerty's under it to make the play and retire the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, and 1 man left on. Get up and stretch now here in the great Northwest. Seattle leads this one 2-1. Sergio Romo gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th. Striding forward now is the DH, Ty France. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on the way. No balls and a strike to count. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
What a nasty pitch right there. Batter thought it was going to hit him, and it ends up breaking into the zone for a strike.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
At the plate now, Tom Murphy, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Grounded to short. Reined in. Quickly, there are 2 away. So next to bat will be Evan White. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch coming. Here it is. As he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Kemp is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They lead it 2-1. So now here is Tony Kemp. In terms of the head-to-head with Rafael Montero, small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. First offering. That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball. The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out to left field. And the 8th inning begins with a flyout. Quickly 1 away. Ready now is Matt Olson. No hits to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Fastball at the knees, maybe even below the knees, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Into the box, Matt Chapman. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now.
この
In
回
the
は行って
windup
ほしい。
and the pitch.
うわ
3.
際どい
Good
な。
job to work the count and put
入ってる
himself
やん。
back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
ああ、
And
外
he
れた。
lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
The left fielder, number 4, Chad.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the ever versatile Chad Pinder. As he can't catch up on a fastball to letters, and it's strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Down
Yeah,
low, 2 balls and a
際どい。
strike. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Ramon Laureano would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-1. Swing and a ball hit out to right center. And as it turns out, 2 out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Jake Diekman is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the A's. Sam Haggerty will be the first one to greet him as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Sam Haggerty.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a ball 1-0. The 1-0 is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Fielding cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Kyle Lewis. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time. Hey, this pitch better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
1 out, nobody on. Down and away, ball 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
これは代打で。
Kyle Seager will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Now the first pitch. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 8 home runs and 16 RBIs. The 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he fouls this one off. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. This is hit the other way out toward left field. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. So he's into second there with their 4th double of the ball game. And right on cue, we'll take a look at the team leaders in doubles from a league-wide standpoint. And we see that the Mariners currently lead the AL in that category. Now into the box, Jake Fraley. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They still lead it 2-1. Kyle Seager is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
よし、これで抑えよう。
Ken Giles takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Giles.
んでからまた一応やっといて。
First pitch of the AB now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. Big velocity up and in for a strike, too. I mean, you saw this guy
Wow.
flinch at the plate. He was thinking that buzzed the tower, but then to get it popped to strike is tough.
Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the ninth.
誰です
When
か
your
それ。
closer comes in and strikes out the
大
first
物
guy
政
he
治家で
faces,
すか。
everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Sean Murphy comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. That missed
ま
close.
たボ
It's
ール。
ball 2.
この審
A
判ど
great
こ見
case
て
of
ん
a
すかこ
manager
れ。
sticking up for
入っ
his
とる
pitcher
でしょ
right
今
there
の。
and giving that umpire an
す
earful.
ごいな。
He didn't get
韓
that
国
pitch
の
called the
国
way
連
he
の人。
wanted it to, but the manager's planting
こ
a
の
seed
審
in that
判やばい
umpire's
っすね。
mind to try to expand the
真ん
strike
中
zone
入って
so
ボー
some
ル
of
と
those
か言って。
borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
すごい審判や。
Next to hit, Jed Lowry singled in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. Nothing in
な
one.
かなか珍しい
Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
審判ですね。
Left side, but well foul. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to the feet.
卵丼。さっきのかき氷ですからね。よっしゃ。
He's got it.
そのまま踏んで
Step
終わ
on
り。
first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, in
な
this
ん
game,
とか
you
逃げ切る。
always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling
1500
the
円
rest of the
の
way.
か
Close
き
one
氷み
tonight,
たいです。
2-1 the final score. The Seattle Mariners
なかな
led
か
this
すご
game
いで
from
す。
the third inning on and never wavered. Just as Sheffield, with his 4th win this season, Ken Giles earns the save out of the bullpen, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
よっしゃ。
Our final line score.
これでええ感じで。まだ借金やけど、連勝ですな。ええ感じで。で、借金が10になって9ゲーム。まだまだ先やけど、 強いな。よいしょ。さあ、では。お疲れ様でした。